Hello world! These two mini arcade games were produced around the same time. I think around 2018 or 2016. I don't know. As you can see, this one's It Felix Jr. based after, the Wreck-It Ralph movie. This one's based after Frogger. It's Frogger. This one's the broken one. So, this is the one I'm going to be fixing in this video. Anyway, putting this aside, we can start working on this one. So first thing I want to do is I want to test it out. Don't mind my terrible lighting. I don't have any better setup. Okay, first look in here. There's quite a bit of rust just kind of flaked around inside the terminal. Let's see, yeah, you can see that in there. That means it might be water damaged. I will try testing it out though to see if it just at least turns on. Nothing. Well, that's good to know. Alright, well that means it's time to open it up. I don't think this is going to fit in there. I'm going to switch to a smaller screwdriver. Alright, this one fits. We'll unscrew it here. Alright, with them unscrewed, I think we can pull out the back. There we go. Oh, don't want to unpull too much. Alright, so this is the inside. It doesn't look that bad. Here, from what I see here, the blob chips right here, this is kind of what runs everything. And this is the PCB that just has the connections for the buttons. Right here is the crystal oscillator that helps keep the timing. It just is what allows it to compute things. Down here is the speaker, and here are the buttons. And behind here is the screen. Other than that, it's just a bunch of components that make it all work. This actually looks fine. Doesn't look like there's rust. It looks like there's a bit of water damage if you look at the walls. But it doesn't look like it's gotten too much into things. Nothing looks corroded. What I will do is I think I'm going to clean off the rust of the terminal. So that's what I'm going to do right now. To do that, I'm going to need to take this out and I'm going to need to unsolder these. It should not be that hard. Just going to unscrew this. And I think this will be able to be pulled right out. There we go. Alright, now it's time to desolder these. To do that, I'm going to bring out my soldering iron. It's just, it's the cheap one that I use. I think this will be a pretty easy fix. I'm actually pretty excited to play it. Since I'm in my bedroom, I probably should turn on my fan before I get any fumes. Alright, the fan's on. I'm going to use some solder to put some flux on here. It just makes the solder flow better. It's getting right into my face. Alright, then once it's loosened, I'm just going to pull this out. There we go. Now it's time for the other side. This side doesn't look like it's used as much solder. It can be really easy to burn the plastic, so I'm trying my best not to. Here, let me zoom in a bit. There we go. Alright, so I've got this back piece. These down here don't look like they need cleaning, but this one definitely does. I'm gonna just try to bend this by hand. Alright, well I can't get it through yet, so I'm just gonna try scraping it with a bit of isopropyl alcohol. It's really nice how it's shredding my Q-tip. That's awesome. Honestly, it really just looks like it's stuck in there. I really bet I could just pry under there. There we go. Hey, it's wiggling now. Alright, I've replugged in my soldering iron because there's a little blob of solder right here that I forgot to take away. Oh well, I guess I kind of pushed it out with my soldering iron. Hey, I guess it worked. I also have my soft extra toothbrush that I can use to, clean it out. I can also try to use it to scrape the part. Well, it's made it brown. Let's keep going. Oops. Oh, well, guess it's all over my table now. It's still spreading. Let's kind of keep it under control here. Yeah. Uh-oh. And then I can clean this separately. Alright, well I just did that and I realized I might have broken the spring. I'm gonna try de-rusting these parts though. Alright, so a great way to remove the rust is to use white vinegar. I have distilled white vinegar. I have this little jar here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pour some vinegar in. Now all we have to do is wait. The reason why this works is because white vinegar is an acid. As you can see here, this vinegar was distilled with water to be 5% acidic. Depending on what you're doing, sometimes you have to wait a lot longer, but I don't think I'd have to wait as long. It's gonna be a while. I'll cut back in a few hours when it's hopefully a little bit better. Alright, so it's been sitting for about 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. I'm too lazy to wait an hour. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour this into the bigger bowl. And then I'm gonna take baking soda. This neutralizes the acid that's in the vinegar. First, I'm gonna try to get as much out as I can. I put it in the bigger bowl because it fizzes up and I don't want it to overflow. Now I will take out the parts. Next, I'm going to wash them in water. Alright, so there's no real way that I can attach this back on. I don't know why I tried so hard to clean this piece. If I had another spring, I could try maybe attaching it on. I don't have another spring though, so I'm just gonna put this to the side. I did find this tape that I rolled up into this little ball. I found it inside an old monitor that I took apart, so maybe it is. We'll test it out. This is my multimeter. If I plug my prongs in and have it set to this mode right here, it will show me if something is conducting electricity or if electricity is passing through it. If it does, it makes a beep. It's conductive. Great. That's actually a really good thing. That means that I can kind of just stuff this against here and shove a battery against it, and it should act like the same thing. I feel like I've cleaned quite enough rust off of it. I mean, there's some shiny areas poking through that should be able to conduct stuff. And I'm not perfect. I don't want this to be perfect. I at least just want it to be good enough. I don't know why I didn't test this out before. But this is a really good moment to test out my power bank. If I connect these alligator clips to the wires, I can send power through. Say goodbye to my cat Fred. He just messed up my desk. If I connect these alligator clips to the right wires, I can send voltage through. I'll slowly increase the voltage until I see something on the screen. Hey, it does work! I'm not sure why I didn't do that in the beginning, but hey, this far into the video, it's fine. At least we know that it works. Therefore, if it doesn't work, it's on me. Well, now I have to get this back inside the terminal. There's still that blob of solder from earlier. I don't know if I'll be able to stuff it in. Yeah, that's okay. So it's time to bring out my soldering iron once again. Don't worry, we do things the most careful around here. This is all metal and this is gonna get really hot as well. so I'm not gonna touch it. So the reason why I can't solder the spring back on is because these are usually coated in something like nickel, and I wouldn't be able to solder to that. That's not very good. I'm melting through my mat. Battle scars. Finally, it's dissolved through the nickel plating. I think that will be fine. The fumes are really nice. Well, now I think it's flat enough to fit in. I'll just kind of slot it down in. There we go. Now I'm just gonna bend this over again. And it's time to resolder it back on. Alright, I'm gonna resolder them back on. That's 2. Did I get that on screen? I don't know if I did. Well, here are the 2 soldering joints. Yay! Alright, I'm pretty sure this bit goes this way. And I can just put that in there. And I can, yeah, it goes this way. Now I have to look for the screw that's small enough. Here it is. And I have to screw it back. There we go. Now I'm gonna put this back on. Before I screw it back together, I'm gonna test out my little hack. Alright, so I'm gonna fold this into a little tube like this, and I'm just gonna kind of smush it in there. And then what I can do is I can just kind of smush batteries into here. I could have also used aluminum foil, I guess. Let's test it. Hey, would you look at that? It works! Alright, so now I'm just gonna put the screws back in. When I was younger, I actually used to have one of these mini arcade things. If I remember correct, I had the human centipede one. If I remember correct, I had the centipede one. My brother had Space Invaders. I used to love that thing. For a long time, if you asked me what my favorite game was, I would have said it was Frogger. I'm not quite sure where I first played it. It might have been on some random handheld, but I'm not quite sure. I'm just really glad that it works. Now I'm just gonna clean it up a bit and remove some of this dust. I have this microfiber cloth. I'm just gonna wipe down the screens first. Alright, first game I'm gonna play is Frogger. This one has always worked. Let's see if I'm still good at it. So, there's no sound when you start it up. As soon as I press start, it should play music. It's really loud. So, the goal of Frogger is I try to get to the other side. If you've ever played Crossy Road, it's kind of the modern equivalent. There we go, I got one. I'm trying to dodge these cars. I'm this little frog character on the screen, as you could probably tell. I have 2 more. One more. I remember this music. Hey! I win! And we're going again. Oh, that was straight across. Ah, that's game over. Now I want to try this one. I kind of forgot to put this piece back in, but hey, I might not need it, right? I mean, it just goes in here. I'll put that in eventually. All right, turning it on. I don't know if any of this music is copyrighted. I assume it's not. It's an arcade, but I'm just going to mute it anyways. Fix all the broken windows on each floor to advance to the next level. I have to avoid the birds, and I have to collect pies. There you go. There's Ralph. Oh no! Fix it, Felix. I also have to adjust bricks. I could fix this one, this one. There's a pie. Oh, there's more. I've never played this game before. I don't know if I'm doing well. Oh, no. I have 3 lives left, I think. I fixed it. Everybody's saved. Everybody's saved. What are we gonna do now? Oh, got the pie. Ralph! Oh, and we go again. Well, I'm not gonna keep playing that. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I had a lot of fun doing these. It was interesting to see how I would fix this one, but I guess this is all I needed. I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you want to see more of me repairing things or me doing other stuff, I have more videos, so feel free to check them out. So yeah, that's pretty much it.